Hey guys, it's Curtis. You know what? Not all the time we do repairs does it work out just great. We always run into obstacles. Today I was, oops, wrong key. Today I was trying to fix the other one of these that I have. Now this is a 13-year-old car, so the key fob is 13 years old. It does have a rechargeable battery in it. There are some people who are thinking maybe it's not. It is. It's rechargeable. And they die, right? We all know batteries die. Hold on. There we go. Anyways, the battery in here is dead. So, well, not this one, but the other one. And we're going to take it apart and replace the battery. But we run into a couple of problems, and you're going to see how we deal with the obstacles when they come up. Got to learn to embrace the suck. Embrace it. It's part of the fun. Okay, guys. Stay tuned for the video, and we'll talk about it at the end. Okay, we're going to try to go ahead and do the key fob. This guy is, well, it's dead. You can see it there. When I bought the car, the fellow was nice enough to go ahead and mark it as dead. That was pretty cool of him. That way I don't get it confused. Now, the vehicle starts with the key. You can unlock the driver's door with the key, and the car will start with the key. The RFID chip in there doesn't need the battery for it. There's a battery inside of here. Not sure if the 2025 is going to work, but I think it's going to be the right size, and it's 3 volts, so we'll see. Got some rubber bands for later when I try to glue it back together. Got a pair of vice grips so that I can lock the key down and have something to hold on to it with. So let's go ahead and get that set. We're gonna go ahead and turn this knob. Don't want to pinch them too tight there, but yeah, it gives me something to go there. Razor blade, flat tip screwdriver, and probably one of my favorite tools, just the pick. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm just going to go ahead and clean this edge out first. Right? Going to go around and clean that edge out. Let's see if we can get a little bit of zoom in here. And you can see I'm getting that dirt and whatnot out of there. Before I come after this with my razor blade, I figured I'd just kind of clean some of this stuff out of here. Now, this is definitely a DIY or do-it-yourself project. This isn't, the BMW dealership that's going to get you the really awesome brand new key, but then again, you're not going to spend 225 bucks. I've seen some people complain about. I don't know about you guys, but that battery right there cost me, I think, 4 or 5 bucks over at the the little store there. And that Loctite's probably another 5 bucks. Rubber bands to use to kind of clamp it back together. You guys see I got the extra time, more time to control and align. Yeah. So basically what we want to do here, and this is the part that kind of scares me the most, and that's this blade. You guys should all be extremely careful when you're working with blades. I try to be. I'm not quite the best at it. But here goes. So I'm not lightly doing it here. You can hear how it falls off the end there. Trying to get in there and get after it. There is a computer control chip. We're going to see that here towards the middle once we get this lid off. That's probably not good enough, but let's swap over here to the other side.
Oh, that's good. Not in the middle of the video where you guys can see it there. I wish these things would just kind of pop back and forth together. A lot of the stuff in BMW, it just kind of pops off. So it's a little bit of a shame that these don't. If they could make all of that fancy engine connections and wiring harness connections. I mean, for goodness sakes, the coils pop out easier than this thing pops apart. That's just insane. What else? Oh, all the interior trim stuff. That all pops out insanely easy as compared to this. Go pull those lights out of the side marker lights. Those are the easiest things in the world. I don't know. I haven't showed you guys how to do those ones yet, but I will. Oops, you see there, I kind of peeled off a little bit of piece of it there. Didn't really want to do that, but I did. I'm just kind of going down and giving her a good scrub. Let's get this where I can get the angle right. Yes, I'm using the Japanese backhanded sword method. If you guys are born in the 70s and grew up in the 80s and the 90s like I did, then you remember the movie The Hunted with Christopher Lambert. I know you guys all know him as the Highlander. But in The Hunted, he was hunted by a famous deadly ninja. And when he was being saved by the samurai who wanted to fight the ninja to prove his samurai name, well, we'll have to go at this end piece here, I think, a little bit. Anyways, the samurai put him in with his sword maker, and the sword maker taught him how to handle a sword in reverse. I know. Who cares for a car repair video? That went through. Let's do this one. Right, who's talking about samurai videos during a car repairs? Well, I am. And you can hear him kind of grunting a little bit because I'm pushing kind of hard. Where are we at? Let's see. Get my glasses. Right? Let's see if we got some movement on this yet. Yeah, a little bit of movement. So, makes me wonder if we can get in there with this guy yet. There, you see her spreading apart? Yeah. Not yet here. Not yet here. Definitely not yet down here. So let's push in here again. And let's see if the camera's gonna focus. Yeah, not quite, but let's zoom out just a little so you can watch what's going on. So I'm pretty sure that went through. I pressed pretty hard. Well, my Maserati key, the other one doesn't work either, but it's a brand new one, and I think it's a coding issue. So that one's going to be a little bit more intense, I think. Probably not going to wind up with a do-it-yourself project on that. Uh-oh. Maybe we gripped that just a little too tight. We'll open that up again. Let's give her a little. I should have thought of this to begin with. Help to not mark her up quite so bad. So, patience is the key. Maybe I'll speed the video up for some of this, but patience is the key. We are starting to get close, though. There it went. You guys hear it pop? Where are we at? Not quite. Definitely down here on the end. There. Alright, so let's hold that there. Give her some. Let's try the screwdriver. See if we can get the screwdriver to kind of hold. Again, patience is the key. There went the other screwdriver. Let's go ahead and get her off the ground before we step on her and it hurts like a bad banshee. Bigger screwdriver I think will help me a little bit here. Where are we at? Okay. Yeah, it just dawned on me. I always put that back, by the way. It just dawned on me that probably should get this guy off of here, which kind of a pain, but let's go ahead and get that guy off of there. Good luck getting her back on. Alright. So we're kind of getting there, aren't we? Uh-oh, there she went. I think we're just about there, boys and girls. Where are we at on this side? There. Okay. So, what do we got here? Let's zoom in. That's out. Zoom in. Let's see what we got. I think we can undo this. And we can see what we got. Let's see. Yeah. We'll have to clean that up just a little bit when we go to glue it back together. And then there's our guy. Now, delicate little babies, aren't they? Oh, I love these tools. These tools are awesome. But let's see what we got. Not a lot on the other side, just the buttons, right? So you kind of want to watch and see what's going on. See, there's three little buttons here. 1, 2, 3. And then this guy here can only go and fit in one way, right? If you try to fit it in the other way, it won't fit very well, right? And then you won't be able to get the lid back down. See that? It won't fit. All right, so I think it's pretty safe that you can't get it in. Now, the issue with this is this piece right here is got 4 little spot welds on it. I don't know if you can see the spot welds, but they're right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are we gonna do with those? I've been thinking about that, and I think the best way to do it is just come after it with my razor blade and try to, you know, come in at the side of it, just like that, and work our way slowly. Try to get that guy popped off of there. Now this is really dangerous if you ask me, because my finger's really close to the business end of that razor blade there. That scares me. I don't know about you guys, but I just don't like to get cut like that. So that doesn't feel like it's working very well to me. But maybe I can get a little bit more aggressive with this guy. And it's also spot welded on the back. So let's go ahead and get the business end of this thing going. There, she's popped off on one side, and we're gonna have to fold that guy up out of the way, and we'll see what's going on this side. And I broke it. Broke it. See the see if we can focus in on this. Let's see if we can focus in on this guy here. There is, right there, a little tab. It's a tab on this connection piece. This tab solders right there. Let's see, the top side solders here. The bottom side solders here. So to complete this repair, I'm going to have to go and get myself a soldering iron. The battery that I have isn't going to work now either. I was trying to go immediate repair so that I can just get it done with something that I bought, you know, at the local store. Now I'm going to have to order the battery that has these little clips kind of spot welded on there already, and then it's just a matter of coming in and busting those 2 solder beads loose and then soldering in the new one. So, by the way, let's see here. UL 2020 to Panasonic. VL 2020. And that's the positive side and the negative side. So the positive side is up. Remember, this was the underneath side. So this is a great example, and I'm gonna go ahead and post this with this video this repair not completed. See me stab my finger with a screwdriver. Anyways, you know, the do-it-yourself methodology in doing these repairs often turns up with some small failures and setback, and personally that's part of the fun of being able to do the work on my own car. You know, a lot of people have you know, a lot of enjoyment from having a wicked cool car with wicked cool features, that sort of thing. I get a lot of enjoyment of knowing that, you know, once I get this key fixed, when I start the car and I use the features of the buttons and stuff, I know in my mind what's inside of it and what I've done to go do those repairs, right? So that's it for now, I think. I'll go ahead and edit the video up, and you know, probably even walk through where I'm going to go order the batteries from. But again, I don't have a soldering iron right now, so I'm going to have to order one of those. But that piece right there and that piece right there are going to get soldered out, and then the new guy will come and I'll solder it in. So curious, yeah, I think the battery's just about right. It would have worked, but I broke it. So there it is. Great lesson for doing it yourself. Yeah, well, you know, you break stuff. So good thing is I have the other key, and the other key works like a champ still. So
Hey guys, well, that's the key. We got it apart. I left that down there on the insert part on the table. But as you know, now I broke the battery straps. So I'm gonna have to go get a soldering iron, gonna have to go solder those two little plugs out. The new battery hopefully will come with the right connections. If not, then I'm gonna have to get a little creative with the electrical connections into that circuit board. We got to embrace the suck. It's gonna happen. This always happens. It's like Murphy's Law. We'll call it Kurt's Law of repairs, right? You fix one thing and two things break. That's just the way things kind of go, all right? But hopefully you learned a little bit here, and by the time I get this actually repaired and make the whole repair video, you'll see the whole process, and you'll see how the attitude needs to be, right? You just got to keep at it, right? We're definitely smarter than a little bit of plastic and a couple of buttons with a battery in it. Trust me, we're smarter than that. Hey guys, I appreciate you watching. I really do appreciate any comments that you might have, any questions or concerns or feedback, positive, negative. I always love it. And really, I would really like to see a couple likes if you happen to like it. If not, you know, throw a thumbs down on it too. All right, guys, thanks.